former BBC chief political correspondent, John Sargent, has said that his friend Huw Edwards is very cross with his treatment by the BBC after he left the corporation following an investigation into claims that he paid a teenager thousands of pounds for explicit images. Appearing on GB News, John spoke about the scandal that engulfed presenter Huw and said that after speaking to people close to his friend, they have said how upset by the whole affair Huw was and, in particularly, how he was treated by the BBC after the news broke about the claims. Police investigated the allegations and found no evidence of criminal wrongdoing by the presenter. John said, "I've heard from some people that Hes just very cross. Hes very honest about the way Hes treated, very cross about what's happened, but I mean, the overall result is just so sad. It is one of personal sadness and regret because he was an extremely talented man. I knew him in all these different guises and this is devastating." In his appearance on Patrick Christie's Tonight, John added, "I sort of came in at the time just thinking that he needed more time and it was just so personally upsetting. I knew him, we were both political correspondents together so we go back a very long way. I was so surprised when these reports came out. I thought, it's not the Huw that I know." John also spoke about how the publicity surrounding Huw would have affected his standing with the public. He said, "You then get to a position where when you've had this amount of publicity, bad publicity, every program of any sort is going to ask, well, how will the public relate to this person, will they relate to him the same way as they used to? And the answer is they won't." The BBC News presenter, 62 was among the highest paid journalists there with a salary of between £435,000 and £440,000 a year. However, the BBC suspended Edwards in July, following claims he paid thousands of pounds for sexually explicit images. An insider, who claimed to have knowledge of these chats with BBC bosses, told the Eye that "We understand Huw is not coming back." Another newsroom insider also told the Eye, "The review is in and unfortunately there isn't a path back for Huw. There is no expectation he will return. It is understood talks are being conducted by Edwards' lawyers and the BBC, and that any result from an investigation will not be publicly released." Edwards denies all allegations against him and the publication claims Edwards wants to make clear he did nothing illegal. The Mirror has contacted the BBC and representatives of Huw Edwards for comment. Follow Mirror Celebs on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube and Threads.